Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to set up Filezilla in order to upload and make changes and edits to our Faith Tabernacle website. So the first thing you have to do is download Filezilla, and it's you just do a web search for it and download it. It's free. And once you get it and open it up, it'll look something like this. Every version's a little bit different, but in order to get it set up and connected to our website, you've got to go to File and then Site Manager. And after that opens up, I've already got a couple of sites listed over here. Yours will probably be blank. And so you'll just go over here and hit New Site. And once that comes up, it'll let you name your site. And so you could just call it Faith Tabernacle AG or whatever Faith Tabernacle website. This is just for your benefit. It doesn't matter what it's actually called. And so once you have that named, then you've got to put in some of the settings over here. And so for host, let me just flip back to mine that's already pre-done. So for host, you're going to put it in just like this, www.faithtabernacleag.com, our website address basically. The port you're going to leave empty. The protocol, you want to choose FTP, File Transfer Protocol. Encryption, you want to choose Use Plain FTP. This is all probably the way it's set to begin with. Logon type, you have to choose account here, so this one's a little bit different than the default. The user, put in YodaRed, YODAREDD, and the password you should have if you're authorized in order to use this. And then the account, I've got Faith Tab here, but I'm not sure if you even need to put something in there, but go ahead and put Faith Tab just to be safe. And once you have all those in, you can just click Connect here. And what it's going to do up here, you can see it does a bunch of stuff in green up here, and this is kind of the log of trying to sign in. And so the last thing it says is status directory listing successful, and that means that it's connected. If you've got anything else, then there's something wrong. Either one of those settings were wrong, or your internet's not working, or maybe you have a firewall blocking access for Filezilla. So just all things to check if that status says anything other than directory listing successful. So once it is listed, on the right hand side here, you can see this is the website. This is all the files that are on our website that are hosted through GoDaddy. And so everything over here is not on my computer. This is all online. And so if I delete something out of here, then it deletes it online. So you've got to be very careful that you're not anything over here is important, and it will affect the actual website once it gets over to this side. And so you can see we've got like the main page is index.html, and so that's our main page. And so if you want to make an edit to that, then you can just download this and make your edit and then re-upload it. What you'll probably want to do is set it up like I do, so that on the left hand side, this is everything that's on your computer. You can see up here you can browse, and like on mine you'll see I've got the desktop and then my C drive and all that. So in mine I've got all my website files stored in Dropbox, so I've got it in Documents, Dropbox, and then inside of there FT new website. And so if you're doing this for Faith Tabernacle, you've probably got access to this as well. So I've got FT new website, and the files over here should look pretty close or identical to the files and folders over here. Online there's a few things like our old website and PHP uploads, which is just used by GoDaddy. So there's some things that won't be listed here on the right hand side that you or will be listed on the right hand side that you don't have on the left, but basically these are your local files. These are everything you have to play with, and on the right hand side this is all the stuff that's actually online. And so you can make changes and edits to anything on the left hand side, and it's not going to change anything on the right hand side until you upload it. And so let's just say, for instance, we want to update or the bridge portion of the web page, the bridge page. So what I'm going to do is right click on this file and choose open. And I've got HTML files set to open in a text document as a text document so that I can edit them easily. You may not have that set up on your computer yet, and so the easiest way to do that would be to just open up your Dropbox like this, go into the FT new website and find that bridge.html, right click on it and choose open with, and you want to choose Notepad in order that you can edit the document. So let's say I change something in here, you know, whatever, this is Summer Bridge Services, and so maybe I changed it to something else, but I'm gonna leave it because I don't actually want to make any edits today. So Summer Bridge Services, and so when I'm done making my edits, I go to File, Save, and then close that window. I'll close my Dropbox window, and so now I should refresh this just in case, and so you can hit F5 on your keyboard or just go to a different folder and go back to it, and then this for sure now is the new document, and you can see right here it shows the date and time that it was last modified. So if you're not sure if it's showing you the right file, take a look at that last modified, and it's probably something you just now edited. So in order to make this complete on the web page, what I have to do is right click here and choose upload, or double click on it, and it will basically transfer what I have on the left hand side over to the right hand side. So what's on my computer right now over to replace what's online. And I'm not going to overwrite this just because I didn't want to actually make any edits, but if I did, I would want to be sure this overwrite was chosen because there's already a website file on the website called bridge.html, and so this is making sure that you actually want to overwrite what's on the website. And in this case I'm not going to, but if I was actually making an edit, then I would leave this overwrite selected and hit OK, but I'm just going to choose cancel. And so if you hit OK, then it will just upload it, and you'll see it on the right hand side, and the last modified date will have like today's date on it. And so that's pretty much it. The one thing you have to be careful of is to be sure that you're in the right folder on the left and the right hand side. Like for instance, we have the Reds in Cambodia is also hosted on here, and so if I double click on this, it shows me what's on the Reds in Cambodia website. And so some of the files look familiar, like we've got an index and we've got a contact us, the same as on the Faith Tabernacle website. But so if I upload the contact from the Faith Tabernacle website, it's going to overwrite the contact in the Reds in Cambodia website. So you just have to be careful that you are on the right file level and you're uploading to the right folder every time that you upload something. So when in doubt, you can kind of just look up here. If you're in the / folder, that means you're at the root directory, which is the top one. And so you're in the Faith Tabernacle directory. And on the left hand side up here, you can see where you're at. I'm in the FT new website folder. So anyways, that's all there is to it. Once you have the site manager thing all working correctly, then you don't have to go into this every time you open up Filezilla. You'll just click right here, and it'll show Faith Tabernacle, and you just click on that, and it will go ahead and reconnect to the website. So anyways, that's it. That's how you set up Filezilla in order to update the web page for Faith Tabernacle. And if you have and the password for Filezilla is listed in the password directory in our Dropbox folder.